Okay guys, so back from Bantam, everything's unloaded, just unwinding, recovering from the weekend. But we met a lot of great people there, met some of you followers, met some new followers that have subscribed since we met them, hopefully some more still coming. More importantly, we met a lot of people in this same industry. I met a lot of YouTube creators. I met Holly Fowler from Mischief Maker, spent some time with her. I met the Jeep Doc from, I think his channel is the Jeep Doc. I also met the guys from Ohio Off-Road. So if you haven't followed any of those guys, you can go ahead and pause this video right now and then go find them and come back. They're all great people, great channels. Also met some of the industry people, some guys from PSC. You saw my earlier video where I got the opportunity to go trail guide the guys from Spicer, the guys from BF Goodrich Tires. None of these guys would give me anything free, but I tried to get some tires. Maybe someday I'll get a little bigger, maybe I'll get some help from the industry guys, but it's still great to network with everybody, great to meet everybody, great to meet the rest of the Jeep people and all the staff we work with. We have a ton of volunteers. An event like that isn't possible without, I think we have 400 volunteers, something in that neighborhood. So a lot of them deserve a huge thank you, a lot of credit for what they do. I know Keith and we did a lot of work there, and a lot of other people did too. So I got a duck from the 304 Jeep Club. Little boy about 2 years old wanted me to have it, so that was pretty cool. And you may have also noticed we have some merchandise now. We also have this color with this logo on it. My store, I will link it down at the bottom. It's all very new to me, so I will figure it out. But I will put a link to it down at the bottom of the video. So we do have some cool stuff there. We have shirts, hats, koozies, stickers, a lot of things, so I'm excited about that. You guys aren't going to get the same shirts we have here, just because I want ours to be unique. I may make these ones available at events. They're very similar, but I kind of wanted ours to be a little bit unique. So we did break some things. I did a little bit of walk around earlier. We're going to get the Jeep up on the lift, make sure there's nothing else, and then address what we have to get going for the next event. And I also really want to get my transmission built with a lower gear set. And I want to do that this week. It's going to be pushing it. It's going to be a lot of work, but we're going to try. So stay tuned for that one. My next event, I'm still not sharing what I'm doing yet, but I'm really excited about it. It's with some other people you're going to recognize, and we're going to do some good stuff. So I'm real excited about that, and that's in 2 weeks. So not a lot of time to address the broken problems as well as build and install another transmission. At least I do have a spare transmission, so the one I'm going to build, if I screw something up, which is entirely possible, at least my current transmission will still work and I can put it back in. I had a couple videos that you may not have seen. I'm not sure what all content I'm going to put in here, but I'm going to put a couple of videos right about now.
On the way to Bantam, we stopped at Hardcore Off-Road in Weedville, Pennsylvania to finally put some more nitrogen in my ADS shocks. In order to do that, you have to completely droop out your shock to add the nitrogen.
Not yet. It'll go a ways.
I don't know what it'll do, so.
That's probably about it. Tire's just barely touching now.
Alright.
So if you guys haven't seen this thing yet, you need to check it out over at Hardcore Off-Road LLC. They do have some YouTube stuff going on. They've been out playing in this thing. This thing's a monster on 43-inch Mickeys. All built here. They do some good work. Build a lot of Jeeps, a lot of UTVs. Very cool stuff. Optima batteries. Hey, look at that. We have the Jeep Doc here hanging out at the Optima tent.
Good, good.
The infamous crawler off-road stuff. Cool.
I don't know if I'm infamous, but we'll take it. Yeah, we're here.
Well, I listen to that Total Off-Road podcast,
Gotcha.
so you're infamous.
We are infamous in the podcast world.
Circle, yeah.
Torque Masters Industries, makers of the Torque Locker and the Aussie Locker. What's going on, guys? Here's the Quadratec Cop Buggy that Ron Lynn drives. Hey, there's that Jeep Doc guy. How you doing? Good. I got you too. We'll put you on the YouTube. There's the BFG guys. Jonathan, the guy's gonna hook me up with some tires. Yep, these are the tires. All right, we're back from Bantam. The only thing left is to get Jeep cleaned up and get ready for the next event. So I want to talk a little bit about why what we've just done here is so important after a trip. We're out playing in the mud, playing in the rocks. You know what we do to these vehicles in the woods is not good for them. We break things. So this, by cleaning it, one, it makes it look a whole heck of a lot better. B, it just gives you that chance to really look it over. You're looking at every piece of it because you're getting the mud off every piece of it. And we found some things I'm going to show you here in a minute. And the third thing is it's no fun working on a dirty Jeep. You get dirt falling in your eyes. So it's really important to clean up after a trip so you're prepared for the next trip. This was really not a thorough inspection. We're going to look over some things in a little more in depth later when we get it in the shop and up on the lift. But we did find a really important piece. We almost broke the drive shaft. We actually twisted it. It's not going to last another trip. So it was really important that we found that. There's some other things that we knew we did. We bent that fender pretty good on a tree. I had to pull it back off the tire. We knew that the brake pad is completely gone over on this side. We're actually chewing up the rotor pretty good. So I already have some new pads. I just didn't put them on yet, so I really should have. I also found, well, I knew that I smashed this fender off of a tree as well. And I also found that I smashed this fender off a tree as well. So my fenders, they did help keep it a little cleaner, but they aren't completely safe the way I've positioned them. And I don't think I care. I'll keep bending them back into position because they're what I want. So my biggest issue, obviously, is the drive shaft. I don't know what I'm going to do with that just yet. This is just a junkyard shaft. This one, I think, was a front shaft from a TJ that we retubed and made work for this Jeep. I do have a spare shaft, which I carry on my Jeep at all times up here. It's another home-built one. I believe that's a Grand Cherokee shaft that I built. It's not straight at all. It's not a good shaft, which is why it's my spare. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, obviously I can put my spare on, but long term, I would like to build a new shaft. Or if anybody has a hookup with Tom Woods or Adam's drive shaft or anybody like that, I take a size 24-inch shaft with 1310 U-joints. But so far, that's all we found. The Hydro Assist did well. It's still slow. Just a learning curve. I mean, it did its job. It didn't really cause me any problems. So thanks for hanging in there with us this time. Please hit that like button, subscribe, go over to my friends' channels and subscribe to their channels as well. It helps us all out to get more subscribers, more followers, buy some merch from them. We'll see you next time.